everyone. Welcome to Whisper ASMR. I hope that you all had a great weekend and that your week is going great so far. I want to say welcome to the new subscribers from this week. I know I keep saying it, but it's true. Every time I see my subscriber count go up, it makes me super happy. So if you like my content, if you keep coming back but you haven't subscribed, well, first of all, don't worry, I understand. On my personal YouTube, I count on YouTube to suggest me videos and to bring back the creators that I like. So I understand if you're not subscribing because I'm terrible at doing it myself, but I try. So you should try too and subscribe to my channel. That was a very bad pitch. I'm sorry. It sounded better in my head. So yeah, in my case, this is my last week at work before I go on vacation for 2 weeks. So it means I'm super busy. I have so many things to do before going on vacation. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'll try my best. I'm not really doing anything special while I'll be on vacation. Mostly resting. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know when school starts again for you, but here, uni starts in a month. So I only have 4 weeks left with no school. Just saying it makes me exhausted. So, let's talk about positive things, like what we're going to be opening today. Well, first of all, our special guest is Shiny Dragonair. I got it from Comic-Con. I thought it would be a great special guest, but apparently it doesn't fit in the frame. So it's not as great as a special guest as I want it to be, but it's articulated, so I'm sure there's a way I can hear he's resting or something. I don't know, that was a better idea in my head. Oh, that's not bad. Yep, here, something like that. Okay, that's how I should have placed it before I started filming. But well, you know what, I don't even have the excuse that I'm learning. Well, I'm still learning, but I've been doing this for more than a year now, so it's not that much learning. And today we are opening the White Flare Elite Trainer box. I'm super excited to see what's inside. Oops, I don't know how I did that, but I kind of opened it. So it says, well, I think it's the same thing as the Black Bolt one. Reunite with the Pokémon of Unova and rise to the top as a trainer in a land of unity and legends. Evolve first partner Tepig and Oshawott all the way to Ambor and Samurott, and discover the of Truth with the region's legendary and mythical Pokemon, including Reshiram EX and Keldeo EX. As you fill out your Pokedex, keep an eye out for specialist illustrations of each Pokemon and parallel cards with Pokeball patterns in the Pokemon trading card game Scarlet and Violet White Flare expansion. So the special card for this one is Tornadus, and I have learned today, correct me if I'm wrong, that Tornadus is the only pure flying Pokemon. I didn't know that. All other flying Pokemon apparently have a different type. So this is what we will be opening today. Oh, I should have announced that earlier, but I'll be trying something new this week, and I'll be posting, if everything goes well, a soft-spoken video. Just to try see how I like doing it and how you guys like it. So it's gonna be shorter. It's gonna be nothing that if you don't like soft spoken that you're gonna miss. So I'm not gonna be opening like prismatic evolutions or anything like that. It's I think I have a celebrations Lance Charizard. And I mean celebration packs are fun sometimes, but I don't know, I feel like I've opened a lot of them lately. So you're not gonna be missing anything. But I would be very happy if you watched it. So I'll be filming that actually right after filming this. It's almost 2 a.m. I'll be going to bed very late. But yeah. So, since I have something else to film after this, we'll get started. I'll grab my scissors and then we'll start opening that box and look at all the cool cards. Time to open that box. I grabbed my scissors, but I don't think that I'll need them because, yeah. Yeah, I didn't need the scissors. So, let's get that player's guide to look at the cards. Okay, I'll stop doing that. Here we go. These cards look very nice. I love the red Victini. I know I said that last week. Look at this ducklet. I want it. Okay. Also, well, I say also, but that's completely unrelated. But the Mega Evolution set gets released on my birthday. I hope that means I'm gonna be super lucky with this set. is very cute. So is Swatloon. Cottony is cute. Deerling. Sawbug. Oh. Which? I like the Litwick. And the Lampent. I like the Oshawott. Vanillite is very cute. Oh, look at the cute Joltik. Frillish is nice. I like the rock and roller. What else? I like the Purloin. I even like the Trubbish. Zorua is cute. Oh, the Lillipup is very cute. Okay, and then we have the special ones. Whimsicott EX is nice. Reshiram as well. Keldeo. Okay. Again, I want so many cards. So many cards. So, hopefully, I'll get some of them. I would be thrilled to get the Victini. Okay, so we'll put that to the side. Okay, and everything fell. Let's start with the packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why are some of them upside down? 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. They should put 10 packs in there. It would be a better number. And it would be an extra pack. We have our condition markers. Should I take them out or not? Oops. Do you remember when these were made out of cardboard instead of being made out of plastic? I prefer the metal ones. But they must be much more expensive to make. We have our Tornadus, I don't know, Tornadus, was good. We have energies, which I'm not going to open. And we have the dice. And I really wanna look at this one here. I think it looks very nice. I don't know how to describe that. It's like kind of pearly white, but not that pearly. I don't know, but I think it looks very nice. I like it. And these are very fitting for the set. Yeah. Good choice, Pokemon. Oops. So we'll put this there with this. Okay. And we'll just open this. Okay. So we have a card for the online game. 4 dividers. Which I will put in here. And we have our Tornadus. It is not my favorite Pokemon. Landorus, Tornadus, and Thundurus. I don't know, they look too human-like for me. So I'm not really thrilled about those. But it's a nice card. Okay. So we've got everything opened, and we will now be able to start opening the packs. So I'll make a bit of room, maybe play with the light, I'm not sure, and then we will start opening these packs. It is now time to open these packs. I just thought of that. Do you have a favorite set between White Flare and Black Bolt? I don't think I've spent enough time looking at both sets to have a favorite. I don't know. I really don't. But if you do have one, please let me know in the comments and maybe tell me why to help me make my decision. We got a grass energy. And we have Frillish. He doesn't look too happy. Oh, speaking of not looking too happy, we have Ferroseed. Trubbish, who looks very confused. It looks so relaxed. I like it. Shredicon. It's got Shred. This attack's damage isn't affected by effects of your opponent's active Pokemon. And it's got Ambush. Flip a coin. If it hits, this attack does 60 more damage. I'm not really into flipping coins. Tool Scrapper. Choose up to 2 Pokemon tools. Attach to Pokemon, yours or your opponent, and discard them. Okay. Archon with Acrobatics. Flip 2 coins. This attack does 30 more damage for each hit. Herdier. This one looks cute and very motivated. Switch one of your opponent's active Pokemon to the bench. Okay, just like in the game. Rock'n'Roller. And Hydreigon EX. It's got Greedy Eater. If your opponent's basic Pokemon is knocked out by damage from this attack, by an attack used by this Pokemon, take 1 more prize card. Ooh, that's good. And it's got Dark Bite. During your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't retreat, but it requires 5 energies, including 1 dark. 3 darks. 3 dark. I can't speak. I'm gonna switch the sleeves later on because this sleeve really doesn't fit this Pokemon, I think. Well, I'm not exactly sure which Pokemon would fit a white sleeve. Well, that is not true. I can think of one, but I don't think. Well, no. Who knows? Maybe we will. I need to stop being negative. Maybe we will. It's Reshiram, the white card version. Also, is it me or has there been no A-Spec card for a while? Have they decided to just remove them? I don't know. I just thought of that. I mean, they were pretty good, but only 1 per deck. But it made for new strategies. A Fighting Energy. And we have Kotorita with Fortunate Eye. Look at the top 5 cards of your opponent's deck and put them back in any order. Oh, that's not nice, but that's fun. Oops. Trubbish. Pignite. Look at this cute Swatloon. Healing Leaves. During your turn, you may heal 20 damage from your active Pokemon. That's good. Eat more. Saucebuck. Kicklet. Vengeful Cannon. This attack does 20 more damage for each damage counter on your benched fighting Pokemon. can be quite strong if you have a bunch of bench fighting Pokemon with damage counters on them. Mienfoo, Shelmet, and Gottedel. Distorted Future. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may have your opponent shuffle their hand into their deck and draw 3 cards. That's terrible. That's terrible. But again, pretty fun. Maybe this is a hollow energy. Let's see. It is. Oops. It looks very nice. I like these. And we have Spylus. Blitzel. It looks very relaxed. Cottony. Litwick. Brighten and Burn. Look at the top card of your deck. You may discard this card. That card. Oh, well, that's good. If you don't like it. Brave Bengal. If the Pokemon this card is attached to doesn't have a rule box, the attack it uses to 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon EX. Well, that's not bad. Mandibuzz. Once during your turn, you may use this ability. Your opponent reveals their hand, and you put a basic Pokemon with 70 HP or less that you find there onto your opponent's bench. That's okay, I guess. Pokeball. Scraggy. I like the idea of Pokeball Pokemon. Ooh, Durant. Not my favorite, but that's a full art. And Archeops. 2 cards to put in a sleeve. That's many ants. I'm not a big fan of insects. Well, I don't like some bug Pokemon are very cute, but the ones that are very, very insect-like, not a fan. Okay. Let's keep going. I don't think this one is a holo. And I was right. Sadly. Okay, and we got Yamask. Oh, this Joltik is very cute. Apparently it's so tiny. I don't know its size by heart, but I think it's very, very tiny. Vanillite. Mienfoo. Harlequin. Each player shuffles their hand into their deck, then flip a coin. If heads, you draw 5 cards and your opponent draws 3 cards. If tails, you draw 3 cards and your opponent draws 5 cards. No, I'm not playing that game because I know I'm not lucky enough to win. Mendebaz. Calvin Tula. Zorua. Joltik. This is a Joltik pack. We've got 2 Joltiks and its evolution. And we got Chandelure, Incendiary Pillar. If you have 10 or more, in your discard pile, 10 or more basic fire energy in your discard pile, this attack does 100 more damage. And see, burn it all up. This helps you get fire energies in your discard pile. Okay, yeah. I was like, did I do something wrong? I don't think it's a holo. Let's see. I was right. Okay. And we have Panseer. He looks happy. Dino. Woobat. Patrat. I don't understand why this Pokemon has red eyes. Like, it's not super cute, but the red eyes, I don't know, they make it kind of creepy. So it's got procurement. Search your deck for an item card, reveal it, and put it in your hand, then shuffle your deck. Well, that's not bad, at least. Swoobat. Happy return. Put one of your benched Pokemon and all attached cards into your hand. Swana. It looks nice. It's very majestic. Scrafty. Not very majestic, but I don't think that's the look it was going for. Flip a coin for each dark energy you have in play. This attack does 60 more damage for each head. Well, that's pretty good though if you're playing a dark deck. Sulk. Rise and Chop. If your opponent's active Pokemon isn't a Pokemon EX, this attack does nothing. Okay. Okay. Why? Oh, because it's only one energy, I guess. Oh. Well, we have an EX. No full art though. Deerling. At least it's pretty cute. And we've got Keldeo EX. It's got Gale Thrust. If this Pokemon is moved from your bench to the active Pokemon, if this Pokemon moved, this turn, this attack does 90 more damage. This attack's damage isn't affected by any effect. Okay, blah blah blah. No, not a holo. And yeah, not a holo. I want more holo energies. Scraggy. Pascaline. It's kinda scary. I wouldn't swim in a lake if you told me that there were Pascalines in them. Panseer. Shalmet. Oops. Simisear. He looks very happy. Ferrothorn. Oh, that's not bad. Power Whip. This attack does 20 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon for each energy attached to that Pokemon. If your opponent is playing something where it requires many energies, that can be pretty strong. Ignition Energy. What does that do? If this card is attached to one of your Pokemon, discard it at the end of your turn. As long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, it provides 1 energy. If this card is attached to an evolution Pokemon, it provides 3 energy instead. Okay, but it's only good for 1 turn. Okay, that's the drawback. Baldur. In the Magikarp Jump app game on the phone, one of the trainings for the Magikarp is Baldur Bush. Yeah, that's all I have to say about this Pokemon, is that it's featured in the Magikarp Jump game, which I think is pretty fun, but it hasn't had an update in quite a while, so if you have one of the newer iPhones, and by newer I think I mean like 14 and up, there's like a black border at the bottom and the top because it doesn't fit the screen. They should update it. Okay, I said not nice things about Patrat, so it's back. And Gothitelle. packs left. I hope we'll get something nice. Fighting energy. Joltik. Cotorita. Lampent. Deerling, who looks so happy. Archon. Ferrothorn. Carpador. Oh. Pokeball here. Deer. Tool Scrapper. And Empor. It's got Inferno Fandango. As often as you like during your turn, you may attach a basic fire energy from your hand to one of your Pokémon. So it's kind of similar to, I think, Jianpao had this ability for water energies. Well, that's the fire version. Well, a Pokeball card. It's better than nothing. Here we go. Okay. 2 packs left. What do we have here? I don't think it's a holo, but maybe it is. It is. I think the fighting energy with this kind of holo looks very nice. I like it. And what do we have here? We have Baldor. A very, very cute Oshawott. Purloin. With Invite Evil, search your deck for up to 3 dark Pokemon. Reveal them and put them into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. Woobat. Energy Retrieval. Sock. Watchog. The very majestic Swana. Archon. This Pokemon takes 30 less damage from attacks. Okay, just that. And Cold Breaker. If your opponent's active Pokemon is a Pokemon EX, this attack does 100 more damage. It's not bad. I don't like the artwork very much for this one because I feel like you can barely see the Pokemon. And time for our last pack. Let's see if we're lucky. That's not a holo energy. And I was right, it's a fire energy. And we got the very cute Swadloon. The very serious Zorua. The very determined Herdier. The mischievous Vanillite. I'm trying to give them all equality. The friendly Vanilluxe with double freeze. Flip 2 coins. This attack does 90 damage for each heads. If either of them heads, for each heads, if either of them is heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. The intimidating Watchog. That's not a quality, I know. The, I don't know, majestic Zebstrika. The fiery Empor. Oh, the curious Shelmet. See, we finally got a full art. And the aggressive Archeops. I don't know. That was not a good idea. Ancient Wing. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may devolve one of your opponent's evolved Pokemon by putting the highest stage evolution cards into your opponent's hand. Oh, that's not very nice, but also kind of cool. Okay, got it. Well, at least we got 2 full arts. It's a bit less than last week, but it's not bad, I think. We'll add them to our player's guide. I'm just trying to make a bit of room. And I found my Pikachu pen. I don't know if it works. I got it for like $1 from Comic-Con. So we have is number 91, I think. No, 93, I guess. Yes, it's here at the top. Does it work? No, it doesn't. There's the little thingy. Okay, now I think we should be good. You know, the red thing at the top. Usually it's easy to remove, but no, it's not. Okay, got it. So we got Shalmet, and we got well, Thunderous, but and we got Torrent, which is number 150. Torrent. Oh, here at the bottom. Oops. Got it. So, well, we got 2 full arts, 2 Pokemon, so it's not bad. I hope you will be here next week. I don't know what I'll be opening, but hopefully it's gonna be something nice. And I hope that we'll at least be as lucky as we were this week. So, thank you everyone for watching. Shout out to Alana Electra. Thank you for being a member. It's much appreciated. And yeah, I hope that I'll see you all next week.